Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy and Katie are about to have a nasty confrontation. All of this is due to Steffy's suspicions about Hope Logan's planned leave of absence from Forrester Creations. Steffy is aware that something is wrong and that Hope would be moving to Logan's house, even though the announcement hasn't been made yet. Of course, if Hope chooses to go, Steffy is powerless. After all, neither she nor her line, Hope for the Future, have really been doing much to maintain her. However, Hope entering the competition and, worse, designing for Katie Logan is the last thing Steffy wants to see. She will therefore intervene and speak with Katie about the situation. Fans will be most surprised by Katie Logan's refusal to let Steffy treat her the way she has been treating everyone else, despite her reputation as a pushover. She will not back down and tell Steffy the one thing she needs to know, which is the truth. It remains to be known if Steffy will retaliate. But if there's one thing we've discovered about the Forrester daughter's personality over the years, it's that she understands how to strike back. The Bold and the Beautiful reveals the true reason Scott Clifton has stitches. Clifton claims that the tragedy occurred during a very trying day with a family issue involving his mother, who is 81. He couldn't sleep and woke up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. At that point, things started to get risky. Clifton clarified, but something wasn't quite right, and I could tell I was about to faint. His next memory is of waking up in his bathroom with injuries. I woke up hunched over the bathtub's edge, my feet hanging outside and my upper body mashed within. A splitting headache, blood all over the place. When he eventually reached a mirror, he saw what he called a giant hole on his face. The actor spent the night in the emergency department, where medical professionals performed scans and treated his wounds. In the end, he was diagnosed with a concussion and needed sutures. Additionally, as part of his recuperation, the doctors advised him to anticipate brief memory loss and cognitive slowness. It was not possible to return to work right away due to the severity of the injuries. Producers promptly modified their schedules to give Clifton time to recuperate after learning of the incident. The production crew of the show changed scenes and postponed filming when needed instead of forcing him to return to work. Producers Rachel Herman and Casey Kasperzik were commended by Clifton for their assistance during the process. Additionally, he revealed that his phone was inundated with messages from worried actors and staff members who wanted to see how he was doing. As he thought back on the event, Clifton expressed his gratitude for those in his immediate vicinity. "I am incredibly fortunate to be a member of this team, this family, and this completely charitable daytime empire," he wrote. He also expressed gratitude to co-star Darren Brooks, producers, directors, the makeup department, and the on-set medic for supporting him during the unforeseen circumstance. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's Bad News, a special guest star returns to B&B. By Heather Hughes on Comments, post a comment. Related, television, The Bold and the Beautiful, comings and goings, hot news, soap opera, spoilers. 33. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope's Bad News, a special guest star returns to B&B. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that a familiar character will return to the CBS soap opera. There will be a lot going on B&B, so hopefully Logan Spencer will also learn something that upsets her. Hope and Deke Sharp, together with Katie Logan, Will, and Liam Spencer, have been celebrating the completion of their first fashion sneak peek. Deke and Hope haven't yet received Katie's official response, though. If Katie receives more criticism than she anticipated, that can contribute to the awful news that Hope is about to receive. In any case, Hope will learn something on Thursday's episode that makes her feel a little disappointed. Hope won't like what she hears, whether it has to do with the criticism or a production hold-up. Fanny Grayson will make an entertaining return in the interim. Fans of B&B will remember that the last time viewers saw Fanny, a French singer, she was presenting a perfume line at Forrester Creations. When Hope and Carter Walton took over the business at that time, they decided to recruit Daphne Rose Walton in place of Fanny's scents. Perhaps Fanny and Katie should get together to discuss bringing her perfumes to Logan right now. Katie might hope that Fanny can join her new fashion firm and create even more excitement because she is still assembling her staff. Naturally, Steffy Forrester Finnegan and Ridge Forrester will be furious if Katie tries to close a deal with Fanny. Ridge and Steffy might feel that Katie is encroaching on their domain once more because Fanny is a huge fan of the Forrester and their designs. It appears that Melissa Dillon, Sydney Bullock, will prepare for her date with R.J. Forrester and deal with Electra Forrester's inquiries on her evening out. Now that R.J. has been spending time with Dillon outside of work, Ridge will be curious about R.J.'s romantic life. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, R.J. might have to deal with Ridge's interrogation, so watch to see how he reacts. Make CDL your go-to source for more thrilling Bold and the Beautiful news and spoilers. Sparks fly with R.J. Forrester, Dillon's new obsession. There will be plenty of alcohol and bikinis on The Bold and the Beautiful this summer. According to soap opera spoilers, R.J. Forrester will begin to show interest in Daphne Rose's new assistant. R.J. and Dillon had previously met at Forrester Creations, but they were both too focused on Electra to notice one another. But this summer, all of that is going to change. Dillon and R.J. were once thought to be linked, but after Remy Price was identified as her secret relative in Los Angeles, the rumors subsided. B&B spoilers indicate that R.J. will soon win Dillon over. This summer, the cute new pair at work will be the center of attention. Could it all be an act, though? R.J. Forrester has already demonstrated that he will do all it takes to win Electra Forrester over. That he would give up after getting Will Spencer fired seems odd. This is his chance to spend time with Electra, isn't it? Dillon is asked out by R.J., while Deke shows off his designs for Logan. When Will found out that Hope was Logan's new designer, he was taken aback. Liam expresses to Will his happiness at having him there. Will makes it apparent that Katie, not Bill, is the reason he is there. They discuss how shocked they are that Hope is joining the team. Will recognizes one of the designs. Liam clarifies that it belongs to Deke. Will is certain that when Brooke and Ridge discover they have Hope and Deke, their brains will blow up. He is reminded by Liam that he cannot tell anyone, not even Electra. How much they can stick it to the Forrester excites them. Will warns his brother that Hope's relationship with her mother might potentially end as a result. They discuss Hope's complete faith in her sibling. Liam acknowledges that he is concerned about his wife's weight. Deke really had some basic drawings that Katie and Hope could submit to production, which makes them happy. She tells her niece that Brooke slapped her. Hope is taken aback. She cleverly promised Brooke not to steal any more Forrester, her aunt continues. Hope is informed by Katie that she is a Spencer. Hope appears astonished that she was able to solve this. Brooke will still lose it, Katie is certain. Hope appears concerned. Joining them, Deke acknowledges that he is anxious about trailing Eric. He says it can wait when Remy calls. Liam and Will show up. When Hope finds out that Will is now employed there as well, she is shocked. Working with the family that encourages her and her goals makes Hope happy. While taking notes, the models begin to walk down the runway. Katie confronts Deke and Hope after the models go, telling them that certain things went incredibly well. Later, they will all review their notes. Katie talks about how they've all been thrown away. When they blow up the fashion world, they must be ready for the consequences. The House of Logan is awake and prepared to depart, according to Katie. Everyone claps and cheers. Watching Ridge work, Brooke gushes about how brilliant he is. He acknowledges that he has been motivated by more than just her. Working alongside his father and son makes him extremely happy. Ridge needs to stop thinking about RJ as a deacon's bikini. Given how he should feel about Electra, his wife is shocked to learn that their son took Dillon. He tells her that her wife will once again take center stage when they talk about Hope. He assures her that her daughter will be all right. Dillon is told to calm down by RJ. They can arrive to work late. She doesn't want to take any action that could endanger her job. He asks whether she needs any assistance after being impressed by how diligently she is working. If that sounds offensive, he apologizes. She tells him she's doing just well. He respects her tenacious personality and upbeat outlook. He continues to talk about how unique she is while paying the bill. She is thrilled about her life and wants to celebrate, but she is still sad over Will. He advises her to go dancing. He spins her around when she pulls him to the ground. They smile as she puts her arm around him and their gazes meet. They ought to, according to RJ, since Will and Elektra have moved on. Though she's not sure if she can yet, she can hear what she's saying. Elektra might not be on board. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Hope's forgotten Spencer side returns to bite Brooke, Katie Trick's sister. By Heather Hughes on comments, post a comment. Related, The Bold and the Beautiful, television, spoilers, soap opera. 109. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Hope's forgotten Spencer side returns to bite Brooke, Katie Trick's sister. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan Spencer recently made a startling decision that will lead to even more issues. Katie made a proposition that was actually more of a trap during her most recent altercation with Brooke Logan Forrester. As far as Katie is concerned, Brooke may recruit as many Forrester as she wants because she married into the Forrester family. Similarly, Katie believes that since she married into the Spencer family, she ought to be free to recruit as many Spencers as she desires. Brooke accepted Katie's agreement and formally shook her hand. Brooke doesn't mind if Katie hires Spencer to help her fashion firm succeed as long as she stops stealing Forrester. Naturally, Brooke is overlooking the fact that Hope Logan Spencer solidified her Spencer title when she married Liam Spencer once more. Fans of B&B are aware that Bill Spencer is now pleased to welcome Hope into the Spencer family. When it comes to ending the controversy surrounding Logan and Forrester creations, Brooke appears to have made significant progress. Katie, on the other hand, appeared blatantly naughty after pulling a practical joke on her gullible sister. Clearly, this is setting the stage for the shocking disclosure of Hope's current job. Hope has already left Forrester Creations and signed a contract with Logan, despite her claims that she was taking a leave of absence. When that information is eventually revealed, Brooke will be furious. Brooke will undoubtedly become enraged and get in Katie's face, but Katie can remind her of their agreement at that point. Katie will be delighted to add that Brooke agreed that she could hire Spencer indefinitely as long as she stopped stealing Forrester. Hope Logan Spencer is going to be the next great thing at Katie's fashion house, and you can guarantee she will boast about it. No matter how much Brooke complains, Hope is unquestionably a member of the Spencer family. Don't miss the excitement as The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Hope will become entangled in the escalating conflict between Katie and Brooke. Make CDL your go-to source for Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news since we'll have more fantastic content. Tension is created by secrets, RJ reassures Dylan, and Hope and Deke take center stage. Melissa Dillon, meanwhile, is starting to worry more and more about her job at Forrester Creations. Dylan starts to question whether becoming closer to RJ Forrester will make her career more difficult as they spend more time together. According to Bold spoilers, RJ will make every effort to reassure Dylan that her career is safe and that he would never permit their friendship or anything else to endanger her future at Forrester. In other news, Will Spencer is still absorbing some unexpected information about Hope moving to Logan, and his mother, Katie Logan Spencer, has sworn him to secrecy. He is unable to even express his discomfort to Elektra Forrester. As Hope and Deke celebrate their most recent success, red flags start to show that things might not be as easy as they seem. It appears that neither Katie nor Bill Spencer will be impressed with their preview, and they will make it much more difficult than they anticipated. Rich becomes suspicious, Hope is disappointed, and Fanny comes back. There will be news after Katie and Hope have some solitude. Hope will learn from the brunette that while some things went well, most of it wasn't so wonderful. Hope may be reminded by Katie that Forrester Creations is a rival. Deke may be a talented designer, but Katie could think the clothes were just too puffy. Hope may hear from Katie that Deke isn't a good fit for Logan. Hope is going to be let down. Hope may also attempt to support Deke once more. Perhaps she will put in more effort to ensure that Katie fully approves of Deke's upcoming designs. Liam Spencer is already concerned about Hope's burden, and that may only make it worse. Dylan was concerned about being late for work, even if it concluded with a dance and a request for a date. Dylan cannot afford to lose this position. I don't think one late morning will cost her the job, but it would cause her entire world to fall apart once more. Unless there was a very significant event that morning. Will Dylan be honest about her tardiness when she eventually gets to work? Because she was worried about Electra's reaction, Dylan might keep it a secret. Ridge, on the other hand, will suspect that his son is seeing someone else. RJ might be unique in some way.